If she had only been ugly.
Dan, you have one of the greatest guests today.
One of my favorites, one of the best comedians.
Yeah, and this guy actually, he, you know, Richard Pryor was first comedian in this club. This guy, he's
going to be the last.
No, he idol Richard Pryor, I think. Am I right? Isn't your idol Richard Pryor? Everybody?
All right, let's bring him up.
You don't idol Richard Pryor? Come on.
Bill Burr, my man.
Yes.
Hello,
What's
Bill.
up, Dom? How are you?
Good to see you,
It's
my
like
friend.
asking a guitar player if he likes Hendrix. I mean, he's the man.
All right,
He's the man. See how I do that? You just ask me a question, all of a sudden I make it uncomfortable.
You didn't make me uncomfortable.
Nobody brings.
I felt good.
Make sure you're speaking to the mic. Make sure you're speaking to the mic. There you go.
Why do you have to always pick on me anytime?
Because it's my
like
way
you.
of showing affection. I like you.
Because
Jesus
you and
Christ.
Dom, two of you.
How did
You'd
you
think
get
if
in
this guy had been around fucking comedians this
know.
long, he would realize what's going on here.
No.
This is my way of hugging you.
All right.
See, he's got a lot of love.
All right.
Bill, how did you get in this club? Were you already?
This is what I did. I was in 1995. Friends had just come on the air. It's a very exciting time. And
big time for all of us.
Yes. I was in Boston and I was deciding, do I go down to New York or do I come out to LA? So I came out to LA to check out the scene, and they had like an open mic here. And I stood outside.
Did you really?
I stood outside at a quarter to 9 in the morning. Got for a sign up at 6 p.m. and I was like third in line. Typical Irish Catholic guy, like, you know, this is the way to do it, right?
Yeah.
It's the most difficult way possible. So I stood in the line, got sunburned, and then you'd come up and you had to do 3 minutes. And I don't know how sunburned. I couldn't do it now. I came up and somehow in 3 minutes I killed.
Really?
Because I think
Yeah.
I had,
You remember?
I had so
remember.
little material.
I remember.
That was like, oh, I'll do that chunk and this chunk and then that chunk and then I'll do my 3 minutes. Where now, you know, that's like saying hello. So I
You remember
destroyed.
your first material?
Yeah, some of it I remember. I remember I worked totally clean, and then in the end, was the only time I cursed, and it was actually gross. Because I was working in a dental office, and I was totally clean. I looked like, you know, Ron Howard. So everyone's just like, dude, you're going to be on The Tonight Show. And I was talking about people, their bad hygiene in the dental office. And they would come in, they go, I don't know why I keep getting cavities. You know, I brush my teeth almost every day. And then my final punchline was like, really? Do you wipe your ass almost every time you take a shit?
This was the clean version?
No, this was the end of my act. So everyone just sitting there, oh, he's so wholesome. Because I worked clean, not because I didn't curse off stage. I worked clean because I was so afraid of getting heckled. I wanted people, just wanted people to like me, you know, in the beginning.
Sure.
So that's what I did. And then they were all like, oh, he's so wholesome. They're loving me. I look like they're paper boy. And then I would end with that, and they would always get this weird reaction.
What happened?
Yeah, and then I would go off. I'd get off stage. So I went on here and I did 3 minutes and I killed. And I'm like, this guy's gonna want to manage me. And I went up there and he started picking apart my act. Jamie did, and I was literally holding onto the back legs of the chair. And right then I was like, fuck this guy. I'm moving to New York. You're the reason I moved to New York.
Really?
Dude, he sat there. He was such a pompous ass.
Oh,
he was going, you know, he
see?
goes, you're very funny. You're very funny.
You come back in 2 years.
He goes,
No,
I
did not
You do
say
a lot of material on your family. He goes, because I did some shit on my dad. And he goes, how does it make you feel when your father yells? And then he sat back and he had all his fingers touching each other. Like he had the answer to all my stand-up problems, but he was going to present it in the form of a riddle. And I was just like, who the fuck
my God.
is this guy?
Oh,
Who
my
is this
God.
guy? I'm going to New York. And I went to New York.
Oh, you
and
did
I never
not.
thought I'd like you, Jamie, and I love you. I love you to death now.
I did
That's
not
funny.
do that.
You totally did it. I'll never forget it. I was grabbing the back legs of the chair.
You were
Just going like, this
Stop.
guy is a fucking jackass. I'm moving to New York. This is what LA is? I judged this whole town. I hated this town for 3 years because of that 2 minutes with you.
No.
I stood outside this club, got sunburned and destroyed for 3 fucking minutes. You can't. It's impossible. I can never do it again.
Dom, I said to him how funny he was. I remember he went on the stage, he killed.
You're a dream crusher.
I didn't do
Yes.
it. I said you were funny, didn't I?
Huh?
They're not
You said
necessarily-
you're very funny.
Yes,
And then,
I don't say
then
you
you
many
started
people.
breaking me down.
No, I was saying that the material about your father.
Jamie,
how
if I
much
stood
like-
there, if I sat there any longer, you would have had me walking the block. You were trying to break me down.
What a torture.
He would have told me to come up here. You only do jokes about being a leprechaun, and then we get you the leprechaun sitcom buddy. You had it down to a formula.
Imagine how many hearts he's broken. As good a guy as he is.
Hey,
Imagine
you
how
know, when you're in a business where everyone's chasing a dream, it's inevitable. It's not
Yeah.
on him. Okay, and Mitzi Shore said
I was
something
trying
great.
to jump on when you
Oh,
were
pile
when you-
on?
Pile on when you were.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, what an asshole. How many fucking people have you destroyed?
Thanks, Bill.
I only one guy I have in here. He's been coming here 29 years
To audition,
to audition.
he's so close he can taste it.
He's been
Jesus.
coming. No, I don't know what.
Tenacity. If he could just
29
focus
years.
it on something he was good at.
Baby, I'm due.
Yeah.
And he comes in and he have this laughing machine in his head, and he think everybody laughed and applauded, and he just doesn't make sense, and you can't understand what he said. He's American. I mean, all people, they have a hard time understanding me. This guy, you don't understand what word he says. And I said, can you pronunciate the word? At least people, they can hear what's
Pronunciate, yeah.
pronounced. People, they can. I'm trying to explain.
No, it's just
And
funny you telling
29
somebody
years-
that you can't understand him. I'm trying to understand
Why
you
can't
telling me you can't
pronunciate?
understand this guy.
Okay, all right. all right.
Pronunciate? Do you know there was a guy?
Pronunciate.
There was a guy who did the open mic down the street at the other club that I won't mention.
No, comedy show.
I
love
won't
comedy.
mention that
No,
story.
comedy show. I love Mitzi Shore.
Oh, okay.
Mitzi Shore.
it
She was
doesn't-
the person I started doing stand-up comedy there.
Oh,
You
you
should
did.
hear his
before-
fucking first bits.
No. I mean, I love her. She's one of the club owners.
Did you rip? Did you used to steal from Yakov Smirnoff?
No,
What a
Yakov.
cunt.
Did you go? What a nation!
You know what really fucked up his career? You know what fucked up Yakov's career is perestroika, and then the Russians were basically the same as the U.S. in
That's
economy.
right.
So then he had nothing to.
What a country.
What a country, boy! It's just like Russia now.
Yeah.
There was no.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean?
He couldn't talk about how but it's not like it just became a free society. It became
But
really
basically,
corrupt.
even though it was corrupt, it was basically some form of capitalism. So it ruined his whole act.
In America, you can't buy plutonium.
Yeah. Right.
In America, they're still sitting by the missiles. What a country! You could switch it up, but people would have to read more to get it. Dude,
Oh God.
no, all right, let's go ahead. 'Cause I
No,
was
but
gonna shit on-
actually, for your information, the time the strike went on in a comedy store, after the Steve Lapkin fell down from a Hyatt house, he died. I came.
What
in
year
here-
was that, 78?
79.
'Cause I hadn't
I
started-
opened the club because of paying the comedian. Because everybody wasn't. They were on the strike. That was the reason I opened the club, because I went to Neil Israel. I borrowed money from Neil Israel. I said I want to pay the comedian. He said, "How do
Neil
you-"
Israel.
Yeah. He's a
he
producer.
Irish?
and
Is that a,
director.
is that,
He's a
is that a real
producer.
name?
No, he's a producer and
And then I
director.
went to Kenny, Kentucky, and he says, "Listen, you're paying 2 points to Neil Israel." Is this a real story?
Yeah, the guy, he produced a lot of movies, Bachelor Party, a lot of Police Academy, all of those.
I saw all those movies.
Yes, he produced all of. Owen borrowed money, 10,000. He said, "How you going?" I said, "I'm going to take half of the door, give it to comedians, and that's because of people. One people died. That's the reason."
Bullshit. Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm gonna start a business and give away the money
Yeah. Right.
because I'm
No,
sick of these.
split it with
I'm sick of
whoever
these.
comes up.
I'm sick of these depressed dishwashers. I'm gonna start a restaurant where the dishwashers get 40% of every grilled cheese sandwich that's sold.
I'm telling you the history in here. And Richard and Paul Mooney came in here and tried to pay Richard, you know the story, $3.75, and he gave me a $100 bill. I still have it. He wrote, "You need this for your rent boy, Richard Pryor, 1979.
Called you boy?
Yeah, boy, call me boy. Yeah.
A black man called you boy?
Oh, don't
Say
do that,
Jew
please.
boy?
Please. Oh,
What?
and here he started. No, don't get on my case now. Okay, you guys go ahead, talk, man.
You go ahead. What do you want to talk about, Bill?
I want to talk about this story where Richard Pryor called you boy.
Who the fuck does
Yeah,
he think
that's
he
really
is?
like sort of racist.
No, it wasn't racist. He just.
Wait, did he say Jew boy or he just said boy?
I heard you boy in there.
Yeah.
No.
No, you didn't say it, but you saw it in his eyes that it was said. It was definitely said.
And I didn't.
Anti-Semitic.
There's a pain.
At that point, I did not know in America they make $100 bill, and I went to him. I said, Richard, you think I'm a foreigner? I don't know. I know in America they make $1, $5, $10, $20. They don't make $100. And he got so upset. You motherfucker, this. Get away from me. And then Paulie came to me. He said, no, this guy. Then I came next door. I found out that $100 was real. Then I went to him, apologize. He said, we got to look at it for this boy.
Why would you think they wouldn't make a $100 bill?
Because I didn't
like
know. I
Well,
didn't
what if
know.
you went to go buy like something
Because
that
I
cost
didn't-
a whole bunch of money and you were
I
going to pay
was-
cash? You're going to be 5, 10, 15. Did they have $100 bills in your country? They do, don't they?
No, I'd never had that much.
They had shekels, right?
Yeah, shekels.
I'm not buying a word of this. What's up with you?
You know, you
Just don't buy a word of that. How do you not know? I've
You're
never been to Vietnam. I bet they have $100 whatever their denomination is.
You're dumb and innocent at that point, and that's how he helped me.
Were you underage then?
Yeah,
How old were you?
16.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. All right.
Stupid.
I remember when I was 16, I was dumb and innocent.
Yeah, right.
That led to a lot of weird situations.
You still.
You're
dumb
still an
and
altar
innocent.
boy at 16.
I was an altar boy.
I was
Uh-oh.
too.
I was, yeah. No, nothing happened.
Principia Dominus Sacrificium de manibus tuis. Do you remember that? Did you have to speak in Latin?
No, I didn't. But the guy would do the homily, and then he'd start pontificating, and then he'd start asking us questions, and we had no idea what he was saying. And then everyone would laugh at us because we didn't know what he was talking about.
The altar boys?
Yeah. No, not the crowd.
Oh, the crowd.
The crowd would be laughing at the altar boys.
Yeah, I have a friend who's pretty funny, and he's a priest, but he dies at the pulpit. You can't make them laugh because they just don't want to.
Oh, is
It's
that
like
what it is?
it's like the Woody Allen thing of great, just dying precisely.
You know, I did a college gig one time, and the place where they had me performing was an old church, and they took out the part where the guy stands there with his arms out like he knows God or something, right?
Right.
Yeah, and I was standing up there, and I did something about Jesus, and it was like Nebraska or something. Like 3 kids just got up and like fast walked out of there. Remember like those college gigs? You're like, all right, I'm going to get a complaint
Right.
from my agency. And that's the end of that mediocre story.
They didn't complain?
No, they did. They did. When I started doing it, I was with Bass Schuler, and I used to call Scott up and just to let you know, come Monday morning, you're going to get a complaint. There was a lot of brows furrowed.
Can I ask you a question? Both of you being altar boy, did that sexual stuff, anything happen to you guys? This is serious for me to find out.
It was all consensual with me. What about you?
I considered it partying.
Yeah.
Partying with a... No, it never happened to me.
Yeah, nothing happened to me
No,
either.
but did you
I
know?
wasn't hot enough.
Did you know anybody happen? Any
Yeah.
of another guys happen to?
Yeah, we had a priest at camp that used to molest the kids when they went to sleep. But me, being the man that I was afraid of the dark. So I would sleep with a flashlight under my covers. So I don't think he ever touched me. You don't want to
you
go
had
over
your genitalia well lit.
just in case.
You had like 2 flashlights crossing right over your junk, like a movie premiere. Oh man, they should just kill child molesters. Once they know, without a doubt, you did it, they should just take you
Yeah,
out,
they
just
should
shoot you
kill
in the
them.
head. That's it. You just fucked that person's life
For life.
forever. And
I
who they're
agree.
gonna marry, how they're gonna treat their kids. I've talked about this before. I mean, they should just kill them.
They should just kill him.
Kill them.
No capital punishment. It takes too long. Just kill them.
Yeah.
Have their uncles come in and beat the fuck out of them.
Foreman, have you reached a verdict? Yes, we have, Your Honor. They find the defendant guilty, and then that's it. And you just grab him by the scruff of his neck. You take him out, right? Bang,
What about
bang.
due
done.
process.
You had due process.
Yeah, there was a guy on. Remember the guy who ran in the office? He took the bailiff's gun, and
Oh, yeah.
he shot the judge, the bailiff, and a witness.
Oh, that was
And
in
they
Georgia,
called-
yeah.
In Georgia, yeah.
Yeah.
And they called him the alleged killer. How much more of a fucking killer do you have to be? Alleged? They just killed somebody on national television. Gee, I wonder who did it.
That's a healthy sign of a democracy, though. But now they can just arrest you because they think you're a terrorist, and they can throw you away forever without a trial. That's always good.
Yeah, that trial must be funny in Guantanamo.
Yeah.
Imagine those fucking guys if they had
Mike.
been tortured. Like, not that they weren't of ill temper anyway before they went in. Can you imagine how?
There's no way I could survive. I would kill myself in my cell. I would figure out how to do it. Just hold my breath. I'd override that thing that makes you breathe.
I don't think you can just hold your breath.
You can't. But I mean, I would be so scared that I would be able to. I would get right to the point where I couldn't breathe anymore, and right as I went to gasp for air, I would just slam my head into the side of the cell.
I always think about guys who.
Then they bring you around. Wake up, so you can make you hurt more. That's just fucking horrific.
How horrible is it, like the guys who try and commit suicide, and just wake up paralyzed?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember hearing a story. That's probably an urban myth, but the guy went to put the gun right under his, right up. What part? It was under your jaw here to shoot right up through your head. But he leaned back like this, so he just blew out his nose and his mouth.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What happened? He lived?
Yeah, he did.
You remember?
He did. And then they probably gave him counseling. And he's probably like, look, if I try to kill myself with a whole face, no fuck makes you going to stick around now. I'm definitely doing it now. That was a visual, and I still think that was funny on the podcast.
Do you remember that
We're
comedian?
on camera, you know.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I would have sat up.
Yes, set up.
Let me do this. Yeah, I'm sitting here like Nixon during those debates.
Good reference.
Thank you.
Way to keep it.
I'm trying to go further back than Andy Kindler.
That Nero, what an emperor Nero was, huh?
Let me
With
tell you
that
something.
fiddle.
Adelaide Stevenson.
Now there's a guy.
There's a
What
guy right
Republican.
there. Jesus Christ! What can he touch his eyebrows more?
Hey, he
Come
would
on,
have been
people.
president if he hadn't cheated on his wife. He was divorced.
Oh, there was.
That's what they said about him. Yeah, that he would have been president.
If he wasn't divorced.
Yeah. I think
That's
he had an
hilarious.
affair and got divorced, but I digress.
That shows how much.
Let's get back to Bill Burr and his career.
Who's now sitting here with his legs crossed. This is the inside the actor's studio pose for those in the
What
camera.
makes you tick, Bill Burr?
What makes you tick? What is it? Have you always been funny, Dom?
No, I decided to be funny when my dream of being an accountant came crashing down. I thought, what else am I going to do with my life? Maybe I'll try something easy, being funny. Do you know that there are less
It is an
comedians?
easy job. Once you figure out how to do it, once you get the formula
It's very
down.
easy. Yeah, it's just, I mean, to me, once I get my shoes back on after the TSA motherfuckers, then I'm happy.
It's over.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember the last time I actually truly thought about any of my jokes. I mean, I've been an autopilot for years. You know what I
Really?
mean? I just,
Well, you write a lot.
What's the deal? You
What's
throw
the
you
deal?
throw one
What's
of
up
those
with
in
that?
there, huh? This guy knows what I'm talking about, right?
Guys, by a show of hands, ladies, back me up.
Come on, this guy's done this. This guy's done this. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, he knows me.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. I know what you guys are thinking.
So that's basically your act?
David Caruso, fuck Ron Howard. Give it up for your wait staff, everybody. They're working hard and support the troops. And that little baby in the well, man. That's just great. Isn't it great that they got her out?
The Chilean miners, they're all out. They're all safe. Come on, folks.
Yeah. Then I do with my side effect joke. I had an epic side effect joke. Fucking diarrhea. Yeah, I had the whole thing, man. It was like a fucking. I had everything but a symphony playing. You know, like when a band just doesn't know how to fucking play their hit for the 9 millionth time, they hire an entire fucking symphony.
Yeah, right.
And then they come out with their long hair and a ponytail as if to say that they're an artist, right? It's like, no, you're just singing your same stupid fucking song again.
Oh.
You just have everybody in tuxedos. I recognize what this is.
I hate when they put the mic out for the crowd to sing. It's like, wait a second, I paid $40. I sat in fucking line. You sing. I don't want to hear me sing.
Yeah.
I already heard me sing. That's why I'm here. You know.
Oh, it's always on the high parts, too.
Yeah.
So you go home hoarse, and he goes home, he's fine, right? I take care of my voice. And the home of the... Jamie, weren't you inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Weren't you? What did you play back in your country? You played like a mule with some tin pans?
No,
The
camel.
lute.
Camel.
So what
You
did you
see
play?
this how addicting this is? On a show, he has to look up.
No, I'm shutting it off.
Oh.
I'm shutting it off because it kept buzzing in my pants.
That's very
It was
nice.
weird.
That's very nice.
It's
I think there's an insult coming. You're thinking. You just kept going, that's very nice. That's very nice. That's very nice. And in your head, you're going, this fucking cocksucker. This fucking cocksucker. This fucking cocksucker.
I was
How come you have more of a royalty chair than I do? I don't like this shit. You guys have these, I feel like I'm at your tribunal here.
You are. You are. No, but you two talking about comedy, how easy it is, how you guys doing it, and now I bet you as soon as
It's
they
easy
hear,
when you kill.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, but
absolutely.
you guys do, and everybody,
Jamie, you
they
just give
listen.
them what they want. You just give them what they want.
Hand it to them,
but
Jamie.
everybody think they're gonna do it. They can do it. Everybody going out there, they think they can do it, and that's the problem.
When you get people that say they killed that you saw bomb, that's got to be. How do you deal with that? Like upstairs when you're.
I mean, I just say you still have your daytime job, don't you? That's all I said to them.
He's doing stock lines to them.
Oh,
Well, I don't come down to your place.
don't quit your day job. Seriously, I'm not even joking. This is not cliched on any level.
This is
I'm
not a stock
literally telling you to not quit your day job because that
Ask for
was
more hours.
that was terrible, buddy. You know, I was trying to wonder why we weren't doing this thing upstairs. It's because of the Laugh Factory logo, just in case people forget where we're at. Jesus, why don't you
because
just
the
have me
camera-
wear
the
a
camera-
Laugh Factory fucking jacket?
Oh, do you want a jacket?
Huh? Yeah, I'll wear one. I bet it's one of those awful varsity ones too, like we're going to a sock hop.
Here we
Whenever
go,
they
Billy.
do those jackets,
Oh,
they always
Billy.
make those. Like people still wear them, huh? Like we're gonna go tinker on a
like
hot
they're in
rod.
Greece.
Huh? Add another carburetor to your fucking
Why
Mercury
don't you
Tracer.
talk to the host? I'm nobody, you're picking on wrong person.
I don't like
You
your
should-
bootleg Air Jordans. What do you think about that? Are those made out of velour? Look at those fucking things.
These are
Those are
these
Bob Lanier's.
These are one of the comedian gave me a present.
Huh?
Excuse
I don't know
me.
about that Bob Lanier
He gave what?
reference,
What?
though.
Oh, I don't either. It was terrible. These are
Jeremy
more
Hotz.
Bob Lanier. These are Bob Cousy. This is back when the NBA was white, huh? And more
Coos.
pure.
Oh,
Pure, a lot more passing. Huh? Whatever happened to the
Jesus.
diaper shot?
oh,
Huh?
jeez.
Goddamn people of color.
Oh.
Huh? What? Why would you do that? Then you do that, and then you make it sound like I'm serious. You know what's funny? You didn't really disagree with anything I just said. You just made a bunch of noises just to cover your own ass.
From
You know?
lawsuits.
All he's thinking, oh, God, he's saying this under the logo. Oh, Jesus.
That's right. Michael Richards said that. You remember?
Oh, this is the place, right?
Yeah, right here.
The ghost of that set
Yeah.
is still here.
Now you're gonna be on TMZ. You said it.
I don't like how you acting like this podcast is that big, that's even on their fucking radar. Where else am I going to be on, Jamie? Am I going to be on the Golden Globes as we're sitting here?
Excuse me.
The camera 9 miles away with no makeup on?
We could get it to TMZ.
You know,
very
some people
fast.
can't hear the laughs. He can't hear the lulls.
All right,
Jamie.
all right, buddy. All right, keep doing it. Keep busting my
Huh?
balls.
I'm not busting your balls. I'm verbally hugging you the way I know how.
He's been in
that?
a lot of pain.
What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong?
Tell the truth. Tell him the truth. What's wrong? He's a judge. Oh, by the way, we're doing it at the Supreme Court.
Stop
of Comedy.
touching me.
Are you going? Oh, you said don't touch me.
I said, stop touching me.
I won't touch
You
you.
know what it is?
anymore.
There's something about your hand. It's the perfect temperature. It's oddly comforting. And it's kind of freaking me out.
I won't touch you no more.
Kind of figured
Now,
like a little bit bloated on it.
let me ask you. He's doing the Supreme Court of Comedy in October. Are you going to do one of the show?
He's doing what? The Supreme
I'll tell you,
Court of
I'll
Comedy.
translate it
Isn't
into
that weird
English.
when you can't hear it, but then you just think about it, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah,
Supreme
the
Court of
process.
Comedy. What is the Supreme Court of Comedy?
You never saw it?
No.
How was he not on the show?
Oh, we called him. He couldn't do it. He was busy.
bullshit.
3
Stop
years.
covering your tracks. I never even heard of it.
No, 3 years we called
For
you.
3 years, I was booked.
No, we called your, excuse me, your management and your agent. They
You're
said
so
no, you
lazy you
couldn't
can't
do it.
quote with two hands?
You were,
Oh, and then they said I
No,
couldn't do it.
no,
It must
yeah.
have been a terrible show if they wouldn't even bring me the offer.
excuse
we
me,
had
excuse
the-
me. It was,
We
yeah.
had Tosh and Russell Peters.
I would have done it.
Well,
Yeah.
you do it next time.
Next time. Okay, now he said he's going to do it. You would do it next time?
See, look at him. You know, just like if I just said I was going to do it. All right?
Okay,
Look,
that's
you're
all I
trying
want to
kinda
know.
nail
I
me
want to
down,
make
huh?
sure show
You're
you
gonna take
do
out
it.
your briefcase now and have me sign something?
Absolutely. You guys, you're witness. He said he's going to do it. You heard him. He's going to do it, guys. You know, everybody said he's going to do it. So, okay, you're going to do the show.
Why don't you say it one more time?
He is going to do the show.
This is why once he gets a date with a woman, he never gets to go on that. You said you're going to do it. You said we're going out to dinner. You're going to do it. You hear that, everybody? I got it on film under the Laugh Factory logo. You know, it'd be funny if this was all just bullshit, like you're not even filming it, like it was just to get me to do the show.
Right.
Listen, buddy, we get him under the lights.
He
feels like he's in show, but he does not want to disappoint
no
the fans.
choice.
We haven't had the show back. We just wanted to talk to you this afternoon. We're lonely. We're sitting up here lonely. With Jamie's perch.
No, I got to tell you, one time I was in a Bob and what's the name of the radio DJs?
Lanier.
No, not Bob.
Bob and Tom.
Nobody's ever made
No,
two
the one
Bob
in
Lanier
the-
references.
Bob and Saget.
The one in New York, the cable with that they are the same time Howard Stern on.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Oh, yeah.
We were in Opie and Anthony with him.
That's the show
and
we were
he-
talking about before.
And I what?
And he was, you were really nice to
I was gonna
defending.
say.
Defending.
Oh, I could have
Dane.
buried you.
Yes, you
I
did.
could have buried you.
Yeah, you were very
I
nice.
Had fucking
I never forget
information
it.
on you. I could have fucking buried you. I'll tell you off camera.
No,
No,
him.
tell him on the camera.
I can't.
Really?
I can't. It's one of those stories where I just can't. I can't do it on camera.
Oh.
So I don't want to cause static. I'll sit there and make fun of him
What was
and
it?
shit on myself.
What was it about? Certain comedians?
Yeah.
What is this? $10,000 pyramid?
It is actually.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, Johnny.
It was Joe Rogan on it. He was on it. But he was really, really one of
Honest.
Yeah, honest, and he was really.
And he was saying everything
Yeah.
that was happening, and he was denying it. And I had information where I could have piled on and supported Joe. But you know what I mean. I mean,
Oh,
just
Joe-
watching Joe just fucking go at. Look, what do you weigh? Even with the coat, what do you weigh? $130,
You and
135.
135.
You and
Holding
Joe-
the mic, maybe 136.
you
It
and
just-
Rogan were going at it. I think I heard about this.
Yeah.
Oh.
We were going at it because they were saying about somebody stealing somebody else. I said it's not somebody stealing jokes from it, but he came to rescue me.
I could have buried him.
You came to
I could have buried him because he
It's never too late.
completely contradicted himself.
Why? What did I say?
You're an idiot. You can just make me say it. Laugh-a-palooza. You contradicted yourself.
Okay.
Everybody, there was all the black comics there, and they were asking, "Can we be at the Laugh Factory?
Okay.
Would you book us other than on Black Guy Night? Can we actually just fucking be treated like a regular comedian?" You said everybody is welcome at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah, but they got
except
our-
for so and so because he stole too many jokes.
Who was that? Carlos?
No.
Dane?
No.
No. You were there and I said that?
You fucking said it. Would you? You're such a bad liar.
Maybe I
He's
don't
a- he's a habitual
I'm
liar.
blanking on
Stop it. Stop it. I've known you too long for you to treat me like this.
Now you're insulting the guest.
Now you're
Yeah,
insulting me.
I took so hard to get him on the fucking show.
You know?
And now he's going to
In
walk.
my writer, I said I
You're
definitely
right.
I have to have the same size chair as the host.
It's not too much,
and,
Dad.
and I sat here. I swallowed my fucking pride and came up here to sit in this
He's
chair
too
that's
big for that
clearly
chair.
smaller.
Excuse me, that chair is leather.
Oh, why didn't you say that?
You know,
in the
you
first
said that
place?
with such confidence that actually sounded like,
Oh, whoa.
excuse me. That chair is leather, and I was waiting for it, and it was designed by, it was just that chair is leather.
Oh, that ends that argument.
There you go. Shit, shut my mouth.
Okay. Anything else?
I was trying to keep my mouth shut, and you fucking opened that can of
No,
worms.
but that was
Came over here with your fancy basketball shoes
that
on.
That was true what I said about Carlos. Now we were talking about somebody else. The time Joe was talking about Carlos, yes, I said that on last.
Yeah, and the thing was, I didn't know shit about it because I was still living on the East Coast, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
No,
I'm
no.
trying to get off this subject.
no, the time we talked about, the time we were talking.
Is this going to be
about-
one of these controversial podcasts? You know what it's like? It's like we're in a precinct right now, and they think you have drugs, and I'm vouching for you, saying you don't have fucking drugs, and now you're saying what pocket it's in. What's wrong with you? You just want to have controversy.
You see how he does analogies instead of jokes?
I'm picking on my
Look, I'm not
shoes.
burning any of my material on this, all right?
I don't blame you.
Couple of jokes, couple of material. Picking
Bill,
on
do
my
10 of
shoes.
your minutes, will you, for us?
Okay, I'll do 10 of my minutes, but like the next time I uncross and cross my legs again, then you have to wrap it up because I
Okay.
just can't keep doing that.
What do we got, 40?
Fidgeting on camera. No, I'm joking. I'll keep going. What else am I going to do? Walk out in the sun?
No. We.
Stand in
Shuffle-
line,
shuffle
wait
on
for
the-
open
I
micers.
can't believe you were an open micer here. That's a great story.
Tonight is
Yeah.
the open micers.
I went there, and this guy
What's
gave me such bad advice and came off like such a lunatic. This is from the heart too. I mean every word of this. That I was literally holding on to the. I was sitting there like this. I was holding on to the back of the chair, just like I have to get the fuck out of here.
No, you
I was
said
that level of sunburn
No,
where you
no.
start getting
Yeah.
cold. You know, getting the
no, and
teeth are
but
chattering.
I remember
and,
exactly what you said. You said, "I
no,
said
you
how
don't.
funny
You would have
were."
brought it up 20 minutes ago when I first told the story. Now you're making up shit.
No, but
Go
didn't
ahead.
you?
Let's hear your lie.
Okay, didn't you talk about Bob Marley?
No.
You said, "I know Bob Marley."
You know, I might have. I don't recall. Okay.
He
Ooh.
told the truth for
Here
a
we go.
change.
Here we go. And
It's the truth slipped
and
out.
do you remember all the shit you said, or you just remember the shit I
No,
say?
I remember what I said. I said you were great. You're funny. You talk about your dad. You talk about your family. Is a great. Is some kind of like a sitcom in it. I remember all of that stuff I said to you, and you were standing there, and you said, "By the way,
Dad, what the? You just added that. You know you did. You sat there and you started breaking down my act. You need to talk. You need to talk about your father more. I got a bunch of stuff talking about my father, talking about my mother. No, your father. How does it make you feel when your father yells? He did that, and I was just like, "What the? What is this? Who is this?
Yeah, but
Why is it so well lit in here? I'm going to New York. Wasn't a bad thing. It made me a great,
it made you
much better
Yeah.
comedian.
You see?
You almost said it made me a great comic.
I know, and then you were going to shit on me. See that?
No,
I'm
I
always
wasn't going to
defensive.
show you.
I'm always
I have
defensive.
To know. I got to keep you in line.
Thank you for being
You know,
out there to
Bill,
say.
I used to do this character. So much fun before any like there was even a chance anybody recognized me. It was called Razor, and he was an open micer. And part of the intro was, "Please be nice to him. He's been auditioning since the club opened. He's a friend of the owner, Razor." And I'd come up and make observations that went nowhere, or like just do stupid. I would go, and I appreciate you guys being here. I said I was really funny at my cousin's christening, and they just told I should do stand up. And like, what's up with turtles? I mean, they're so slow. It's like, come on, pick up the pace. Am I right? Like nothing, like just nothing. Joke, and they were laughing at me. Like
Yeah, that's like a skill though to be able to bomb that bad.
Oh, I was bombing so bad
without, but like to bomb, like to the point.
But
of
they were
like,
laughing.
Yeah, but
They
I
were
mean,
mocking
do you
him.
think that you could go on stage on purpose and bomb where not even your bomb is funny? Like you're just fucking. Like I saw somebody.
I think it's impossible for me not to be somewhat
Oh,
funny.
that's right. Why would I ask that? Why would I ask that about
I'm
him?
just saying. You ask me.
it's
I'm
amazing.
telling you,
Yeah.
it's a gift. You know,
It
you
really
share
is.
that gift.
Effortless. Like when
Seamless.
I think Dom Irrera, it's effortlessly funny.
It's God coming through me.
You're
I'm
an
a tabernacle.
You're an open channel.
I am.
You don't even think. You just let it pass.
I
right
let it
through you.
flow.
Yeah, you do.
Imagine the joy we bring to people, and then you fucking depress people every week.
But I'm changing the name
That's
of the
what it
comedian.
is. Potential joy bringers. You stomp on them in their dreams.
Crush their hope.
Crush their dreams.
That's the reason I'm changing the name of the comedian now.
No, that's why you feed the homeless every Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Because you're so nervous about all the hearts you've crushed. You'd figured half of those people stood in line. Half of them stood in line, and you crushed their dream, and they were so depressed that they couldn't go to work, and they became homeless. And then what do? Here's some fucking turkey jackass. You think that's getting you into heaven? Huh?
No, I'm hoping
They're
I'll
Jamie
go in.
Israel.
Neil Israel. What kind of name
Neil
is that?
Israel. Ken, Kentucky. I like that alliteration.
Go ahead.
Did you ever think of changing your name?
Neil Israel.
Yeah. Jamie Masada. What nationality are you?
That's not really his name.
No, what's your
Masada.
last name?
Masada.
Masada's not your name. That's
Yeah.
the name of a mountain in Israel, isn't it?
No, but is
Misogynistic.
Misogynist.
It was short for misogynistic. And he changed it when he came here. He said so much horrible shit about women in his country where they didn't even have any rights. That's how much of an asshole
he
he
only
was.
likes
That
it.
they kicked him out. And then he just shortened it to Jamie Masada.
Is that really your name? Jamie, is that really your name?
Yeah,
Masada?
the last name is my name. Yeah. Chaim.
Chaim?
Chaim.
That's your first name?
What does it mean anything? Anything like isn't everything over there about
Isn't that
religion?
to life?
Chaim is to life. Yeah, L'chaim.
To life,
To life,
L'chaim.
Yeah, to L'chaim.
Yeah.
All right. speaking Hebrew at this point. Where's this going?
Hey, your podcast was great for me, man. I got so much great feedback. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. And if you noticed, you sat in a nicer chair than I did. I'm just saying. I gave you that nice cushy,
you can have the chair. You can take it
the
home
nice
with you if
cushy
you want.
white one that I got at IKEA.
Thanks for dinner, by the way.
You know?
Would have been great had you invited me.
By the way,
No,
if
you already ate.
I know,
You
but
said you already ate. When we gave you like 3 glasses of wine, then you got
That I-
belligerent, started
that I
yelling at my
bought.
dog.
I
You
bought
don't
the
remember
wine.
that?
Yeah, I went into that.
Oh, that's right. You did bring the wine. He brought the wine. We didn't give him shit. Used him.
Can we get you something now? We don't want you to feel bad. Beer or anything.
He doesn't
water.
drink anymore. You don't drink anymore, do you?
No, I drink.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been drinking pretty good lately.
What do you want to drink?
I'm fine with the water now that the cameras are on. It's the afternoon, dude. It's fucking 3:20 in the
I
afternoon.
know. You know, I realized how much I drink. I was interviewing Sebastian. You know Sebastian?
Yeah.
And I said, "What, don't you drink anymore?" He goes, "I do, but it's Tuesday." And I forget that I drink every night.
That's
So it
right.
doesn't matter to me. It's like, well, one big blur. You know? I was in Boston this weekend, by the way.
Oh, forget it.
The guys said hi. Lenny Clark and them, they're just a fucking great crew.
Oh, yeah. Lenny Clark.
Kenny Rogerson came in to see me. Tony V was there. It was nice, you know.
Oh, yeah, those guys, yeah.
Well, you
Those
saw a
guys are
lot of
great
them
guys.
that night we did the Dennis Leary thing.
Yep. I love doing comics from home, seeing all those guys. Tony V. Tony V was on one of the best shows I've seen in the last 10 years. He was on Showtime called The Brotherhood. It was basically about the Bulger brothers, but they moved that dynamic down to...
Whitey Bulger?
Yeah, they moved it down to Rhode Island. So they, I don't know, wouldn't get any trouble. I don't know what the fucking deal was, but he was on it. Kevin Chapman was on it. Was a comic I started out with, and I fucking loved that show. And it was 2 seasons, and it was one of those things like I don't know.
never saw it.
They,
I
they
wish I
couldn't
had-
get an audience. And dude, the ending of the 2nd season, like one of them's in politics, the other one's a gangster, and the way they get it, like the direction they were taking the show, you're like, fuck, I can't wait for the 3rd season, and they never brought it back. It's awful.
Yeah, I heard he was a good actor.
Tony V's a great actor. Kevin Chapman is a phenomenal actor. Freddie Cork was the name of his character. I forget Tony V's, but I was a huge fan of that show.
You started out there, right, in Boston?
Yes, I did.
At Nick's?
Nick's Comedy Stop.
Wow.
Did a Monday night, March 2nd, 1992. 20 years in.
Wow. The memories of that place. Nick's. Hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
What
Yeah.
year you started it, Dom?
I started in 1980.
1980.
And
1979.
What year did you get kicked out of your country?
77.
how did you get in the United
77.
States, Jamie?
I came to the United States to be, this guy saw my dad.
No,
he
but how
said,
did you get to live here?
to live in here.
Are you-
Were you like a stowaway?
No, I got in here 77. I remember I went to store. I was, I got the job there and worked in the store with Mitzi. And the strike came in. That's where I opened the club.
Man, when I saw that strike, and then the kid, I hadn't started doing stand-up yet, and the kid who jumped off the Hyatt,
Yeah.
imagine this
Steve
logic,
Lep.
trying to hit the Comedy Store, he'll show
Yeah.
them,
Right.
right? Fucking.
Yeah, but I think he was...
Yeah,
he was
yeah. Oh,
into
yeah. I
it.
read that book. There was a book about it.
Oh, that
but-
was brutal. That book was
Yeah.
brutal.
But I thought, because I was in an
I'm
improv
dying
group.
up here.
That's
was
what it
the
was
name
called,
of the
yeah.
book,
I was in an improv group at the time, and they said, look at this place, the Comedy Store, because they knew I wanted to start doing stand-up. And I go, man, fucking stand-up's a tough gig.
Yeah.
People are killing themselves. It's their own strike. Holy shit.
I know.
No, but
Hey,
he,
do you have like do you have any sort of vendetta against anyone back in your home country that you have to go back and like stab them, like De Niro in Godfather 2? Come up, whisper, and just fucking go right across.
no, I should have somebody.
Yeah, there should be somebody back there.
Well,
There's always somebody in your country you want to kill.
I,
right?
I
yeah.
knew the only person I never talked about it. I never even told Dom about it. The only person I have a little bit vendetta about, it was a rabbi. Because
Rabbi, priest, and an Irishman?
No. It was because I had a dyslexia, and I had to read Torah to become a bar mitzvah, and the rabbi, I couldn't remember the Torah, and I couldn't, read it right way, and they thought I was retard. He told my dad, your
He
son
said-
is retard, and I was so heartbreaking. I didn't know what to do.
Well, you
How
got to
did-
go back and tie up that loose end.
Yeah.
How? What do you do? Were you gonna make
You
him
take
feel
a big
guilty?
wad of American dollars and go, "Hey man, who's retarded now, you fag?" And you throw it in his face, and you go back on the ship. You stow away with the elephants, and you
ship.
come back here.
The ship back to
Yeah,
the U.S.
ship back to Ellis Island.
Yeah, there's so many ships from
Then they make a
Israel.
movie about it, right? And then somebody wins the Academy Award, and then when they go up there, they thank you the way De Niro thanked Jake LaMotta, and you just be sitting there like nodding, you know?
I could play you, Jamie. I'd walk on my knees.
No, but sometimes I think about it, go talk to him, but I feel
Then
guilty.
I'd have to convince the studio to book you.
Yeah, right.
We want this other guy. I'm telling you, this
Hey,
guy's
buddy.
the guy.
Hey, buddy, how you doing, buddy? Hey, high pockets.
He said you were retarded. You know, one of my math teachers called me the dumbest kid in the room when I was. It was actually funny as hell. I didn't have a sense of humor about it. He goes, okay, for question number 8, let's call him the dumbest kid in the room.
Did he really?
Got a huge laugh.
My
And,
8th grade nun said to
But
me,
didn't that make you a scar like me? I still have that scar. I still sometimes I challenge myself. I'll go for hours on hours without sleeping, working hard. I think my
Do you
ethic
drive
of work-
around? This is when you know you're fucked. Do you drive around and say what you wish you had said in that moment? Yelling at the rabbi?
No.
I am not retarded.
No, I was just scared.
It's
I
a
was
good retort.
I was scared. You know, it wasn't any of that. It was scaredness. You know, when you were a kid, you're scared. You unknown. What that mean?
You needed to be comforted. You spooned with the rabbi.
You're
one
gonna
time a
be.
nun said to me, an 8th grade nun taught all boys, she said, I never met a boy I didn't like till I met you. And I just thought to myself,
Wow.
And she says, and all I teach is boys. I thought, man, I must be messed up.
But what were you doing? Not to blame the
I
victim.
was making fun of her farting because she would fart and she would act like it was a burp, you know, and she'd go like this. You hear like, and I would go and like, whoa. Open a window, will you? I was such a fucking mean, wise guy. I go, oh, sister, cut down on the beans, whoa. And she fucking hated me. Can you imagine how embarrassed she was?
Well, there you go.
I never thought of her from her perspective as an 8th grader, you know, just a wise
So what
guy.
did you do? Did you bring her an apple one day?
No.
Isn't that how all you old school guys used to get out of it?
Those old school
You
guys.
used to come in, you'd whitewash their fence, bring them an apple, some
Put him like Tom Sawyer?
yeah, some Huck Finn shit.
'Cause I'm not that old. I was a friend of Colored Jim,
Yeah.
Black Jim, Urban Jim.
Urban Jim.
You know what kills me about the urban thing? We have Urban Night here, which means we have black people performing.
Chocolate
right?
Sundays.
Chocolate Sunday. That's kind of clever, really. Chocolate Sunday. That's not bad, but I mean,
is
Do you
up
know
to
I
her-
didn't get that for like 4 years?
really? You
I just saw chocolate because you know Chocolate City. I never got Chocolate Sunday like a dessert.
yeah, because you were the dumbest kid in the room.
I wasn't.
But
Admittedly,
I'm thinking, what the fuck?
I never
am
said my math teacher was wrong. I just was annoyed that he said it.
Well, fuck him
Sorry,
now.
go ahead.
I'm just saying,
killed your
urban
story.
night. It's like it's not like I lived in a ranch in Philadelphia. I'm urban.
Right.
How much more urban do you have to be? You know.
I know. Yeah, that really is. Yeah, it's not really
There has to be a different term or no term at all, or you know.
urban. The black part comedy night.
Yeah.
Would that work?
Well, something has to be different. I mean, it's just a
You
ridiculous.
know what I can't stop focusing on is why didn't you just get one big pocket instead of the 2 little ones? Like, what do you put in this
You
one?
think I really shopped for pockets?
As opposed.
You think I was looking for different pocketed shirts? Or you do more observational stuff than really.
I do. You know what I do? I take everyday things that people see
yeah,
and
that's-
I twist them around. You know,
You know, it's interesting.
relatable,
Uh-huh.
yet aloof.
Yeah, and I like the way you don't have to be really funny, but like more entertaining.
Just I try to be more compelling.
Yeah, you are. It works. Are we good?
No, and
Can I get rid of this asshole now?
No, I
I'm
love
done
it.
with them. Jesus, how many more minutes?
No, I gotta tell you that Chocolate Sunday. You know where it came from? Do you know that Chocolate Sunday actually came from Arsenio Hall? Eddie
Big
Murphy,
fan.
Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, what's the name? Robert Townsend and Paul Mooney and
Gabe Kaplan.
No. What's the name
Sid
of the
Caesar.
Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Ivory Wayans.
Yeah, Ivory
Keenan
Wayans.
Ivory.
Keenan Ivory.
Because they did have a what they call Rat Pack. We made in Club Richard, and everybody came up. Let's do black instead of Rat Pack. We did Black Pack. And
Clever,
that was,
clever.
and I have all of them. We have that photo of them with all of them in the club there. That's when we started 30 years ago, And he's going. Then Paul changed the name. He said, "Let's make it Cotton Night." We started Cotton, and that didn't go well.
Cutter Night?
Cotton.
Oh, cotton.
Cotton.
Yeah, Cotton Night. And
They-
Richard,
they said
Can you say
cuntin'.
aw? Now say caw.
Cotton Night.
There you go.
Cotton Night.
That's
Thank
good,
you.
Bill.
You're a good
See that?
teacher.
I
Did,
did.
did you ever be a
I used to work with
teacher?
retards. I never make fun of the retards. I'm just fucking. It was a callback.
Do you feel bad anytime you know? I still feel bad. Get challenged the time, for example, anytime working because of my what they call
No
it,
reflexes
Nothing.
at all.
He's a fucking
Dead.
vampire.
He's dead from the waist down.
All those hearts he broke.
Okay, all right. Let's forget it.
No, Jamie, let's get back to
He
your
likes
boring
to-
story.
Okay. No, the time your teacher told you
Speak
about
into the mic.
the time your teacher told you you're the dumbest. Did you ever make you feel like me? For years still comes. I still
So
think
that's
it.
what you were doing when you were saying, "How does it make you feel when your dad yells?" Like you're sort of like a therapist. So that's what you were doing up there. I thought this guy's ripping apart my act. Fuck him. I'm going to New York. I could have came out here. You could have taken me under your wing, right? Is that what you're telling me? How many spots were you giving me back in 1995? I came out here, 80, 90 less freckles on my face. Okay. Another hour less worth of jokes. How many shows a week would you give me?
About 3, 4.
3, 4, you
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You're lying.
3,000 miles. I'm coming all this way. I get 3, 4 a week. You're lying.
Hey, Bob Marley got 3, 4.
Huh? Hey, I'm not
Hey,
talking
Bob
about
Marley's
him.
somebody really funny, Bill.
Yes.
That's the way he said that.
Excuse
Bob
me.
Marley.
He is really funny. I love the guy.
I love Bob Marley.
Bob is great. He's my favorite.
He
He's
is.
a great guy.
How come I'm not your favorite?
You're my favorite. I
Nah,
never said it.
everybody's your favorite. You're so fucking Hollywood. It's ridiculous.
Why would you go? Why you are so negative, son of a bitch?
Just trying to get you to call me a fag.
This is the easiest show I ever hosted. My co-host never shuts up.
I'm sorry. He's picking on me all the time. I shouldn't say nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, don't pout.
He's so good with the mic. He
Yeah,
goes,
I know.
couldn't say anything. I just, I'm just trying to make a point here, guys. I feel like I'm not being heard.
I've been telling-
Jamie Masada,
King of
of
War.
breaking the hearts. He moved out to Hollywood from Tennessee. Wanted to tell jokes. Then met this douchebag.
But
He
excuse
did
me.
real well for 3 fucking minutes. His
Excuse
shit
me.
all over him.
You should hear his.
Now he's a
first
fucking
statement.
drunk.
Excuse me. The time
Hey,
I did my
you, here's some
stand-up comedy-
turkey.
hey.
That's you in a song. That's a little limerick.
Billy, the time I did my stand-up comedy was very funny. Us Dom.
No,
Oh, yeah, is that why you quit?
he has one joke that's
You're
just.
telling me you were
fucking
funny and then
killer.
you quit.
Because
I think you couldn't get laughs.
No,
and
but
then
then-
because of that, you've been upstairs just killing people.
That's true.
That's what it is. Yeah, you hate them.
No, I remember one time we were in a store about a few months before I opened the club. I remember Charlie Flasher was going on, and he had agent come and see him. They said, we have to put somebody on in the store. They said, we have to put somebody is not really good comic. And they all said, let's get Jamie.
Jamie, you're perfect for that.
And then I realized, we should go behind. Rabbi was right. I'm a bit retard.
You're not, and you're funny. All right, and you have a moderately cool jacket on. There
You
go.
like the jacket?
There's 3. Yeah, actually, I do. I'm telling you, it's the best you've looked in years.
And that's
I'm
the
telling
best
you-
you look
never
in
seen him in
years.
his
In
daytime.
years, meaning
Yeah.
you're like reverse
Yeah.
aging. It's
Yes,
a good
yeah,
thing.
it's
There you
good
go.
thing,
Is that
yes.
all right?
And the last time you saw me, my eyes was, I had a detached retina. Now it's better.
Is it reattached?
Not still. Still is still working.
Still
on it.
partially
It's still
torn?
yeah, still working on it. Still working on it.
You know what happened? You know what happened to his eye? His fucking dog snout got in it. Jumped up to kiss him. Oh. Boom. He was so nice to me at his house. He didn't make me try and relax. He has a pit bull. Does
I
it
love
bother
pit
you? I go,
bulls.
yeah, it bothers me. It's a pit bull, something that could crush my skull. And he was like, him and his wife's an old friend, didn't fucking make me have to try and relax while the dog was seething at me, knowing that I'm afraid of it.
No, we just put her in another room.
I have how many pit bull I have in the house?
How many?
I have altogether 11 dogs.
That's
and
sick.
4 of them. But they are rescue. I love them all. I loved every one of them. You know,
Can't talk
I
back
can't
to
give them
'em,
away.
Can't feed themselves.
You know,
Yeah,
He
right.
finally has his kingdom.
Yeah. His little fiefdom.
Yeah.
I have my powerhouse. They
You
don't
really?
ca-
How many pit bulls do you have?
4. They don't
They don't fight with the
call
other
me
dogs?
retard anymore. Nothing.
What
You
color?
know,
What color are they?
the pit bulls.
Yeah.
They're white and blue. One of them.
Blue.
Yeah, they are so black they call them blue.
Yeah, blue nose. That's what I got.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
want to see your dogs. I want a red one.
red one.
The red nose ones. I
Yeah,
love
I don't
those.
have red nose.
Ah.
I don't have.
I like
red.
any dog. It's got to weigh at least 60 pounds and make you want to work out. Like that's a fucking dog. Those are
Jay
the ones
Moore
I
had
like.
those little Yorkies.
Had
They're
those.
They're like something from a Star Trek episode.
Yeah.
You know.
I like them. They're friendly and
cute, yeah,
shit,
yeah.
but I don't know. I just feel like if you accidentally, you come home in a drunken stupor,
Sit on
you
one.
take a header, yeah, you'll kill him. Yeah. That's- Why is he sitting like that?
No, but the
He's
one.
cute,
the
ain't
one
He really looked
Wanna pick-
bemused.
no, but I hope you don't come home drunk and kill a dog.
You just had that happy to be here. Yeah, happy son of a bitch. You know that?
That's right. That's right. That's
got the
right.
big
I'm,
chair.
I'm happy to get up 6 o'clock in the morning and be with my dogs. That's the best thing ever happened to me.
Let's end it Hollywood. All right? Go ahead. Ask me some questions.
Bill, where you
I
at?
want you to talk to me like I'm getting a lifetime achievement award and I can't be bothered. This is a big thing with
Bill, when
when
you-
you're playing I can't be bothered. You have to like sort of brush away lint that isn't there.
When you originally tuned up your comedy, what did it feel like to have audiences standing and carrying you around? And
It was just something that I was blessed with. It was just, the first time I did an open mic ever, it was just I walked on stage to a standing ovation. I don't know
ama-
why.
and
I don't know what it is that I do.
well, we all love you, and I just want to say that I think the relationship you have with your the relationship you have with your wife.
That's what you felt. Oh my God.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, Jesus, look at it. It's almost
Wait
a
a
quarter
minute,
to
wait a minute.
4.
He's
I don't
not
want to sit in
finished
this
yet.
I don't want to sit in the traffic. Light is on. Light is on.
He's not finished yet.
Dude, how many times has that just been, seriously, I know Andy brought that up.
Such a relief.
Such a relief when you see that fucking red light come on. Just
Yeah.
like, oh, thank God.
For audience, describe it for audience. What's the red light?
We have a red light here to indicate you have like 3 or 4 minutes left. But what it means to me is you're free to fucking go.
Yeah,
That's-
the pain will be over
Yeah,
soon.
hey, I made another one. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you? Both of you, don't you enjoy the time you making people laugh?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not
you
that
do.
long. I don't want to do
No,
like
I'm just saying the amount of time
Yeah.
when you're having a tough set and you're not funny, you hate your act,
yeah.
you're over that, or the crowd's just bad, and that light comes on, you just it's great. And then you get off stage, then you're mad that you didn't have a good set. You have to go home and sleep on.
Yeah,
it.
you have so many bad sets, Bill. I never seen you have a bad set.
I
I had one last Saturday night.
Really?
Oh,
Where? Here?
to the point Moses came up to me and he goes, hey Bill, he goes, what happened the other night?
Who's Moses?
Moses, he works at the Comedy Store and a
Oh,
comedian.
yeah,
he
yeah,
goes,
yeah.
he goes, what happened the other night?
Wow.
And I just started laughing. And it was just, no, you usually seem like you committed, and I just never seen you do that before. You just sort of pulled back, and it was one of those things. I hadn't been on stage in like a week and a half. It's like going to the gym. I was a little rusty. There was some asshole talking. He was annoying the shit out of me, and it compounded the fact with I didn't have anything new to say. I didn't do the work that day. So I went
Yeah.
up there, and I just thought, I'm just going to start talking. It's going to happen, and it didn't. And I just started to forget about that set when I ran into Moses, and he so wonderfully because he cares so much.
Nobody
came
cares
up to
more
me
about you
and-
than Moses.
He does, yeah. Thank God I finally met him because those first 18 years before I met the guy, I was just like, nobody cares about me, whether I bomb or not. So thank God he's
Is
around.
Moses a black kid?
No. No,
I
not
think.
at all.
What does he look like?
Nah, he's from Sweden.
Oh,
Blonde
shit.
hair, blue eyes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Moses from
Moses,
Sweden?
yeah. They got a lot of Muslims out there.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. I've been there. Been there twice.
Sweden
Sweden, beautiful people.
has a lot of Muslims.
Yeah.
No.
You're really being the ignorant American right now. Okay?
I didn't
His
know
name
that.
is Moses. He's blonde hair, blue eyed, and he's from Stockholm, Sweden.
Yeah, there's a lot of Muslims there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, that's why I go there. I like to vacation with the Muslims.
Yeah, you figure you make a couple friends with them. Maybe, they come over here, they won't do anything crazy. Right?
Thank God. I saw a thing about Afghani women and how they torture them as teenagers and stuff. Anyway, that's our show. Bill, thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me. I had a
Appreciate
great time,
it.
Dom. Good luck with this, and I will be on
Thank
the
you.
Bill Burr, everybody.
judge,
Bill
jury,
Burr.
and Dom Irrera whenever you want to do that.
Right, he said he's going to be on the show.
Good, buddy. We have it, you fag.
He's going to be on the show, remember.
Okay.
He's going to be on Supreme Court of Comedy with Dom Irrera. Don't forget, guys.
Thanks, everybody.